Hey guys, it's time for another Redneck review, and today we're going over Nova by Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness. Nova number 2. All right, guys, you all heard my thoughts on Nova. I've liked Nova. I prefer the old Nova, so it's sort of another standard thing we get with the Marvel now. You like the old way, but here's something new to enjoy the time. But anyway, last place we left Nova was he was just getting over the loss of his dad. He's a kid who loves to skateboard. He loves to go and get into trouble, and his father was a member of Nova Corps, the intergalactic peacekeeping force of a galaxy, and the Marvel equivalent to the Green Lantern Corps. What this one is, his father basically has died. They believe he's dead, and it's fallen to Gamora and Rocket Raccoon, who were friends of this particular Nova, to come and recruit his son into the intergalactic peace force of the Black Supernovas, the elite version of the Nova Corps. And while he believes all this is just a story in his head that his father told him, he wakes up in the hospital with Gamora and Rocket Raccoon already over his bed saying, "Wake up, son, we've got to talk about your dad." Well, anyway, in the Carefree Hospital, Carefree, Arizona, 2 seconds later, Rocket Raccoon's holding the helmet. He says, "That's my dad's helmet." Was your father's helmet? Gamora tells him. It's why we came all the way here, kid. What are you saying? Wait. How are you? And he just stops for a minute. So he says, "Wait, a talking raccoon?" And Rocket doesn't like to be called a raccoon, so he goes, "What did you just call me?" He said, this can't be real. And Rocket pulls out his gun and he goes, "Nobody calls me that hairless." Rocket just blasts at a kid in a hospital. He's a great inspiration for the rest of the people. He goes, "Not real, not real." He just runs out of here, out of the hospital. Gamora. He goes, "What were you thinking? You could have killed him. You pulled a gun out on a kid." Rocket goes, "Well, he attacked me with a pillow. What's the difference? Does it make? Do you see him? We got none of what his father had. He's got none of what his father had." He tells him, "I don't care. He's our last best hope." Gamora tells him, and he runs off to tell the nurse. Tell him, "Hey, these people in my room. There's a talking raccoon in there." And what do you think happens? Oh, that's right, Gamora and them are gone. He tries to tell the nurse that, there are people in my room, please help me. He says, "I'm sure you just imagined it." He goes, "Yeah, I'm sure. I've got a big bump on the head. I'm sure you did. Now, I'm going to give you something to help you sleep. I can't sleep." And all of a sudden, as she walks away, we see this picture right here of the helmet being thrown on the side. So apparently they were there. It's not a dream. He's not, running around here. So apparently it did knock him out all the way. And he finds the helmet on the side. He goes, wow, how did you get here? Why are you here? He starts walking out of the hospital. He's heading on home. He goes, "It's a joke. I had a dream, a nightmare, and somebody from school got a hold of this helmet thing. It's all a great big joke." And he takes the helmet and just kicks it like a soccer ball out into the middle of the desert. He goes, "Just like my dad, just like me, back to bed, all done for the night." And he goes back inside. He's getting ready to go back in the hospital. All of a sudden, the helmet starts to react like a exploding volcano. And it lands right in front of him. And he goes up there. He goes, with my luck, it'll probably explode all over me. Great. I broke it. Okay, he goes, "I'll just put this on. We'll all know that it's not real. What's the worst that can happen?" And we see him in this picture putting it on, and all of a sudden, our new Nova is born. So he goes, "Sam." All of a sudden, and when he puts this on, it activates this message. He goes, "Sam." He goes, "Dad, if you're seeing this, then it didn't go as planned." It's a sort of final farewell to his father. "I can hear you. I can hear you. I'm giving the helmet to Rocket and Gamora. Whatever you do, trust them." Did you say trust them? Don't trust them, you mean? Oh, you can't hear me. This is some kind of recording. doesn't the power of the Nova helmet is yours to discover. Wish I had more time to explain. It will only work for you and my DNA signature. So there's a particular reason why it has to be him. It's not just because, you know, it's a father-son thing. It's DNA to the helmet. I know I haven't been the best father. Wanted to be there more for you, your mom and sister. Please don't say that. He tells him, and he realizes it's just too late. He didn't say it to his father when it mattered. I'm sorry burden you with this. You've taken on so much. I know I never said it enough, but I love you, son. It's his final goodbye from his father. Or at least we think. And while he's talking right here, he doesn't realize he's been flying. He's out in space. He goes, hey, what am I doing? He loses control. He doesn't have exact control of his powers yet. And we find him in the hospital, going home. He starts to sneak back. And his mother says, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad, you know, you're back at home. And he goes down. He goes, I have to go pick up your sister. She's going to be so happy to see you. You sure you don't want to come? I don't like leaving you alone after being in the hospital. Sam said, you left your skateboard. And she's like, what's wrong with him? He never leaves his skateboard. And he sees there's this big hole in the side of the shed that he goes to put his stuff in. He goes, all those stories. He's looking at the helmet. He goes, all those stories you told me. That all happened. That all happened. Dad, come on. Make the recording thing play. He just wants to see his father at this point. I'm just supposed to believe that you were some kind of outer space marine super soldier guy, and this helmet, you know it doesn't come with instructions. What am I supposed to do? I guess put you on again. And he does. He puts on there. It comes out of there like the armor starts to take over and everything. He's back to being Nova. He goes, take it easy. It's actually kind of cool floating. And again, he still doesn't have the all of the pointers down, but he's getting there. And he says, I can do this. Somehow a helmet can hear what I'm thinking, and that makes it do stuff. Maybe, I guess. What am I talking about? Better. Hey, can I see my house? He's just floating, trying to get the hang of being a Nova. And he's going faster, the power of a human rocket, going through here, the gravity. This kid's just having a great time. He goes, I can do this. You know, we all wish we could be this kid at this point. And you know, he goes, amazing. It's everything Dad talked about. The speed, the power. It's like being a human rocket without any brakes, going very up, very fast. Off turn, something stopped, and he runs into the moon like he hasn't been able to control his speed at this point yet. He goes, ow, 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 oh, boot. And he sees this ginormous boot in front of him. And who is it? The Watcher. Now, the Watcher only shows up in times of great personal need and respect. When things are really going really good or really bad. So, Nova already has indications that he's going to be a big-time member of the Guardian, a big-time member of the universe. Alright, guys, well, it's time to give the review on this. And this was a very short issue. I've got to dock a couple points because it's a $3.99 book, and you saw it. I went through and read you most of the issue. You don't even have to buy it. It's just a quick issue. It's a part 2 to a story arc. So I'm going to give it a 3.9 on the story just because it's an introduction story. And these stories typically aren't great. I mean, I would almost give it a little bit more if it wasn't a $3.99 book. You know, we got to see Gamora, we got to see Rocket Raccoon, we got more people for our buck. But what bothers me about it is that it's supposed to further the story, and it's part of an arc. So I'm going to give it a 3.9 on the story. The art is exactly the same as what we got last time. It doesn't leave anything out. The color schemes are great. So I'm going to give it a 4.75 on the art because it's the same thing we've been getting. Just nothing we weren't expecting from this particular book. Alright guys, that's your Redneck review. 3.95 on the story and a 4.75 on the art. It's a great story. I've really been enjoying Nova. I haven't been enjoying it as much as the last run with Richard Rider in the seat, but can't always have what we want, can we? Alright guys, like I said, this is Robert the Red Prince. If you didn't like this review, please let me know why, and please, comment. I want as much interaction as possible. I will answer any question you can put up here, and if I can't, I'll simply tell you I don't know the thing. This is all meant to be fun. We wanted to get you guys talking. Alright guys, this has been Robert the Red Prince from Redneck Reviews. Talk at you later. Bye-bye, and God bless.